Hi everybody. Welcome to the 15th episode of Bulldog Weekly, Season 6. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Labby. This week, we have a drawing competition with Emma, Molly is reacting to old drama productions, and a performance by the Harvard Krokodiloes.
But first, let's get started with Mr. Devoll and Mr. Tilden with our week ahead of school and sports.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rundown. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It is Sunday, February 12th. We are approaching the last week of school before vacation. We have a February vacation coming up a week from now. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently this week with a Spirit Week. So we have 5 days of school this week and 5 different themes. Some of the themes for the week include salad dressings. So depending on what grade, maybe you're the ranch dressing for one class, or French dressing, or Thousand Island. So check with your classmates as to what the theme is for your class. We also have an Adam Sandler day. We have a class colors day. So lots happening this week, all building towards Friday. We're going to have a class Olympics during the last block of school. But I'll get there. Monday is the 13th. Students will meet with their mentors in the Bulldog block to set the rest of the week. Tuesday, Valentine's Day, the 14th. It's important for students to know that we are starting to schedule for next year. And during Bulldog block, we'll have a mandatory session for anyone interested in taking advanced placement courses next year. So AP students for next year that are interested must go to that Bulldog block. On the 15th, we have Bulldog block. We've got Music Appreciation Club meeting. Mass Hire is coming from New Bedford. And the combined chorus is working with Mr. Barnacle. Thursdays, students are getting used to Trivia Thursdays through the National Honor Society in Miss Brunel's class. We also have a guest lecturer coming from the Mass Maritime Academy. The subject for the lecture is Pursuing a Business Major for the Dull and the Greedy. So that should be an interesting lecture for our students. And then, as I said on Friday, a little bit different with our class Olympics. We're going to have blocks 1, 2, and 4. A little bit smaller classes, and then a full block 3 so that we can free the rest of our day after lunch for the class Olympics. That's it, then we hit vacation. We'll see you then.
Thanks so much, Mr. Devoll, and we're back with the sports rundown. In hockey, we're at the near end of the season, heading to the playoffs soon. Monday, February 6th, boys hockey was home versus Apponequet. Great game. The Bulldogs won 3-2. They have a couple games coming up. Away against Bourne on the 11th, and home against Dennis Yarmouth on the 12th. And girls hockey is going strong. They beat Stoughton 10-1 and are facing up against Barnstable away on the 11th. And basketball is rounding out their season. Boys beat Somerset Berkeley 77-60 on the 7th. At the same time, the girls fought hard but lost 39-45. Boys are back in action tonight, the 10th, home against Bishop Stang. And in track news, this Saturday, boys and girls indoor track are heading to New Bedford, so wish them luck at that meet. And back to you, Bulldog crew. Thanks for all you do. Thanks so much, Mr. Devoll and Mr. Tilden. Good luck to all the sports teams competing this week.
Next, Emma and Storm are putting their art skills to the test in a drawing competition. Let's see who's more talented.
What's up, guys? It's Emma here, and I am with Storm Lanzoni. So today we are going to be doing a little drawing competition. I think it's a good idea that we do a little self-portraits of each other. I'm drawing Storm, he's gonna draw me, and then in the end we're just gonna see who wins, who drew best.
Yep, work.
I think my artistic ability is a lot better than yours. You can beat me in dancing, but
I don't know about that. I think my artistic approach is gonna be a lot more creative than yours, and it's gonna help me win.
Alright. I like to go like a little abstract with my drawings, the colors and everything.
Yeah.
As we draw, I say we just kind of dive into how the school year's been. How would you say? Starting from the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Senior year has been pretty good. For me, it's been probably the busiest year.
You're drawing a square.
Don't question my practices. This year's been a lot busier for me because of dance and everything, and so I really haven't had a lot of time to do much else than dance, work, go to school, repeat. But it's been good. I feel like it's been going by pretty fast, which is a good thing, I think. for me, I see it more as like a lot to look forward to. And I think a lot of people too, going into school and stuff, have a lot of stuff to look forward to. For me, I know that I'm doing a lot of stuff this summer, like intensives and stuff out in Orlando and LA and Connecticut. So I feel like I have I just got a scholarship for a intensive out there, so I'm excited about that. And I mean, a lot of people have school to look forward to. For me, I'm more so excited to teach at the studio next year and kind of see where that aspect takes me in my career. But I'm also really excited for a lot of our peers and like to see what they're gonna be doing like outside of school and stuff, because I know there's a lot of big dreamers in our grade, and I like want the best for them, and I'm really excited to see where they take off after high school. So I mean, it's definitely a sad thing because it's like the last time a lot of us will be together, like
I agree
at this age. But also it's like it's really exciting.
Well, are you thinking of like kind of pursuing dancing for a bit, like a gap year kind of situation? Or are you thinking about doing both school and dance?
Yeah, so I applied to a lot of places, and I've heard back from basically all of my Massachusetts and Rhode Island schools. I'm just waiting on the California schools I applied to, but as of right now, I'm kind of focusing a lot more on dance in my career with that.
Yeah.
And school kind of seems secondary. I applied to a few performing arts schools, but the kind of path I want to take is more like teaching or like professional, which some people choose to go to school for. But I'm very grateful that my studio is very well connected and wants me to succeed a lot, and so they're helping me push to like take classes with like really advanced and famous teachers and kind of get myself out there. Yeah, it's super exciting.
That leads you to a bunch of connections too.
Yeah, which is like one of the most important parts of the industry, but it's really exciting. And I mean, I don't know, I think the most exciting part is you have no idea like how fast it can turn for you for the better or for the worse, but who knows?
I'm sure a lot of people know that Storm has been known for doing the choreographing for our skit. And this is like the first year where you haven't been wicked involved. I think you only just did one dance. But I mean, that dance, like I still remember it. It's because of you, because like, you know,
yeah, it was a fun
you're good
one.
at teaching, and I think that's like, you were saying before that like that's like your passion, and you're very good at it. You're very patient with everyone, and I think that will like help you out in the long run for sure.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot different of an experience this year compared to the other years because I was a lot more involved in dance this year. So, I mean, I'm dancing some days 6 days a week, but during the time during skit, it was like I was just with my new studio. So it was a little hard for me to find time to be able to come in for the skit rehearsals. So the time slots I had to come up with the choreography was very limited, and then the time to teach it was even more limited. So I feel like it was definitely a challenge, just like creatively, to.
But everyone was willing to cooperate. Like,
yeah, which
no
was
one gave you a
awesome.
hard time.
Yeah.
Like, besides you were just teaching the girls, so that's probably why. But
Yeah, I think if it was any other year, it would be a lot more difficult, just because maturity levels and stuff.
and like last year it was outside, which
Yeah.
like
Last year was really
whole other
a lot
distractions.
difficult. Yeah, but I think it went really well. I mean, we had a lot of people collaborating and like helping to make sure everything went well. I know Phelan was helping a lot with skit and organization, and she took a lot of it under her wing, like a lot of the parts that I used to run, which I couldn't have done without her.
Even the little dance I had to choreograph, like getting everyone to
hard.
cooperate, it's like, yeah.
And it's like to come up with it too is tricky because you have to think that like everybody has different skills that they are good at, and then there's also things that are a lot difficult for some people, like, and that could be like mobility reasons too, like not everybody can do the same moves and stuff. So especially choreographing for not only just like a group of kids who dance, it's different than that, like than from choreographing in a studio, because you have to be very inclusive with your movements and very conscious of what will make people feel comfortable dancing and stuff. So I think like creatively it was a challenge to kind of like put my headspace there, but it was really fun, and I think everyone had a lot of fun. Which
I
was,
always
like,
have
my
a
goal.
blast doing skit.
Yeah.
I love just like having everyone come together like after school hours and just like having fun and
Yeah. It's gonna be sad. I will miss that though.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know if anybody can ever top our skits.
Even from our freshman year, like I think that one was very
We did
good.
deserve to win. I do think so.
Yeah.
Maybe second. I don't know if like first we deserved, but I think we deserved a higher score.
I mean, last year I don't think we deserved to win that. I think our skit was
Yeah,
not that
I
good.
think our skit was not.
I think the seniors they did
They did a
teenage
really
movie.
good
I
job.
think they
Yeah,
did really
I thought
good.
theirs was really good. Do have to say though, not to throw shade, my choreography was 100% original that year, 1000% me.
And I think the seniors
Can't-
did. They followed the Teen Beach
The
movie
Teen Beach
like
movie,
dance along
Which
thing.
I mean, I found that a little bit not offensive, but it was like that everything in that skit was 100% authentically my choreography. And I mean, to put that up against these like world-renowned choreographers who are choreographing for Disney and stuff, it was a little bit challenging. But I mean, we still won, and it was still fun. I am excited though for my theater class because it's the last chance I think I get to choreograph for the school. Because Miss Brunel has a theater class and she incorporates different Shakespeare plays and makes it into one production. So this year she's doing The Addams Family, yeah, which is she's really excited about it. We just did all of our casting and stuff.
Oh
and
yeah,
so
what are you?
I'm like a dad, and then
Wait, you're like
yeah, I'm someone's dad at a wedding, and then I'm a drunk man at a wedding. I don't. I'm in all the wedding scenes.
who's like Wednesday?
I don't know. The list just came out, but she put me as lead choreographer, so I'm gonna be able to come up with dances that are gonna be used in the production, and there's like a dance in almost every scene, which I think it's gonna be fun to work with kids who are like already venturing out in the drama world, because a lot of them are in drama, and so to be able to work with kids that are like willing to participate and like want to have fun with it'll be really exciting. Not that
It's not like a waste of time because
Yeah.
like, everyone signed up for the class. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to be there.
which is awesome that it is a class, because it's an opportunity I wouldn't have outside of school. Because with dance and everything, I really wanted to do drama, like I was able to do in middle school, but I wasn't able to because of how busy my schedule is. But it's gonna be exciting, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And me and Miss Brunel are really excited to work on it together.
Is it going to be hard to like juggle theater on top of work and dance, or is it?
Yeah,
Because I know it goes like after school too, and like the production's like after we are done, the seniors are done with school.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would think is challenging is, I mean, maybe I would have to come up with the choreography on the spot. Like I haven't really thought about that because the roles just came out. But a lot of the times when we're choreographing dances for like actual competitions and stuff, it's a lot easier to choreograph like when you're there in person and like with the group of kids that you're working with. So I think like kind of collaborating with Miss Brunel and asking her like what the vibe is and what she wants to happen for each scene, and then like kind of taking that and
Kind of making her vision come to life.
kind of putting my own spin on her vision and like working with the other kids and students. I think it's gonna have to be something on the spot, and I think that's something I haven't had a chance to do, so it's gonna be really helpful, I think, and like a nice little choreographing challenge that I'm excited for, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. The songs are a lot of fun. There's a lot of like old hits because they go through each decade. So we have like a 50 scene, a 60 scene, a 70 scene, all of that stuff. So it's like a bunch of different styles, but like also like music that was popular at the time. So like all the parents are gonna know it. So, and we also get a senior scene, which is gonna be really fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we get to choreograph that, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I wish I did it. Like,
Yeah, I know.
It sounds so much fun.
It does sound fun. Miss Brunel puts a lot of work in it, and it always comes out awesome.
Final reveal. Here we go.
All right, Emma's first.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm drawing a storm.
I can't tell if that's like hair coming out of my ears.
No,
or
it's like a little
hearing.
like it's like a flow.
Oh,
kinda
work. Oh, in the back?
Yeah.
Do I have a flow?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I should have had it.
All right, and then mine. This is Emma. So
I
gave
didn't know I was
her-
so like square faced.
She's not, but I just wanted to make it look. I wanted to take a risk here, and make it stand out from what I assumed was gonna be Emma's very plain and boring picture of me.
All right, so we drew self-portraits of each other.
Okay.
So I drew Storm, and he drew me. Who did a better job?
So they're self-portraits?
Mm-hmm.
Can you like defend your claims?
Go first.
Okay, so this is Storm. Both of us wanted to go for more of an abstract look with the colors and the shape of our.
So for mine, I kind of wanted to take a risk, and
Yeah,
I
I
gave
can
her
see.
a box as a head, just because I think Emma's a person who thinks outside of the box. So
That one is pretty good too.
yes,
So,
better. It's,
so wait, I won?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, my drawing won. I knew it.
all right.
I'm so much better at drawing than you. So. All right, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great job, Emma and Storm.
Next, Molly and I will be reacting to last year's theater production with a special guest. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, it's Molly here. We got,
I'm Tommy.
and our special guest today is
Connie.
Connie. Do you care to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a junior. I do drama club and I'm in theater with these two.
Nice.
And we just finished our the final day of our theater classes auditions for our production, Wednesday's Shakespearean Adventure. So it's like
Yes.
the TV show, not the Addams Family, Wednesday. And to celebrate, we're gonna do a little commentary on our last play, Scooby-Doo Shakespearean Adventure.
Not to be confused with the drama club. Theater
No.
is a separate class.
Theater class is cooler. No, I'm kidding. We're funny. I think we're funny because we improv like hell. heck, I said heck. So we were all in this show last year. We were sophomores. Tommy, you were a junior, and it was pretty good. We were all like
Had a good
Shakespeare.
time.
We were all Shakespearean characters, but it came out so flippin' funny. So I just kind of want to watch them.
Yeah.
It should be noted that a lot of this video is a lot of the stuff I took out was of our Shaggy, Jake Cronin, because he did a lot of improv, and it was
He did an amazing
those are the funniest parts of the show. So I thought we would react to those. All right, here is our first one. So for a little context before we start, 'cause I kind of just went right into it. The Scooby-Doo gang is being thrown into a Shakespearean a Shakespeare scene, and they don't know why. They're like, the mystery machine is time traveling, and they got to figure out like who's behind all this stuff. So here's our first scene.
Where are we? Oh, there, Daphne. What?
I love the voice.
It seems as though the mystery machine sent us back further in time than we planned.
Why check out these creepy cobwebs?
Poor Pepin.
You guys, go check it out.
He must have been
We'll
so
check out
hot.
the area and we'll be vicarious an hour. No way! No. Would you do it for a Scooby Snap? No way!
Not even for 2 Scooby snacks?
3. Fine, 3. Let's go, Scooby-Doo! My boy!
The amount of Scooby snacks that were eaten off the ground during this show.
I completely forgot about this moment until I actually watched it, because I feel like I don't even know where I was, but I was not I never saw this scene. But
Fun fact about the Scooby suit. I had to try it on to see if it would fit because me and Pepin, who played Scooby-Doo, were about the same size. And I had this hoodie on, and Miss Brunel was cutting a part of the costume, and she accidentally cut a piece of my hood off, and it's still there. And yeah.
and you
it's
still
funny.
wear the hoodie.
I still wear the hoodie.
It's a good hoodie.
Yeah.
Memories.
It's comfortable.
This is I love this part. There's a little more to the scene. Freddy's trying to give him snacks. Oh, so Cronin missed.
He ate all of those off the floor, by the way.
All of them.
Peppa's not even trying.
It's because he can't see.
I know, but still.
Be victor in 1 hour. 5-second rule.
5 minutes.
Oh, here we go. Hang on.
Oh no.
That was.
Not gonna lie to you, ma'am.
Oh.
That's me.
Here comes Connie, and there's Taylor. Taylor graduated last year.
And Jimmy.
Jimmy's still here.
Christ the brinded cat hath mewed.
Christ and once the hedge pig wine.
Hark and cries, it's coming, it's coming. Round about the cauldron goes.
I like this skirt. That's a good color on you, Connie.
Oh, thank you.
Probe that under cold stone. Days and night hath
Did Jimmy just bring some of the soup?
Filtered then of sleeping sky. Boiled out first in the charmed pot. Double, 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 fire, cauldron trouble.
You have any funny memories of this?
I just remember Miss Brunel constantly telling us that we should have been like throwing things in, and so she put stuff in the pot and was like, I want you guys to throw it. And then the one time that we threw stuff in, she was like, actually, don't do that. So we're just dancing the whole time.
Let's see. Okay,
Do we
so
have the dance?
that's no, I didn't do the dance. I didn't do many of the
Oh,
dances
you can't
actually.
skip this part.
Oh no, this is Connie's favorite part. This is a little bit of Jake improv. For a little more context, the next scene is Midsummer Night's Dream. They're hanging out with the Fairy Queen. They're eating food and stuff.
Yeah.
Better. I tried to put like.
You know what? I feel super tired. Like I've just had a whole bottle of Benadryl. You know what, Scoop? I'm gonna get some Z's. I'll see you later.
He was so good at snoring. He did this like thing like. What? Oh, he.
This wasn't improv.
What?
Was this all improv?
Yeah,
he
pretty
did-
much this entire scene was improv.
He like snored and did this like thing like whistle like on the end.
Like, what's the big idea? I'm saving you from the fairies. But we like the fairies, Fred.
For the last time, fairies aren't real.
I liked her bubble
This
voice.
is so good.
I love how Sabrina was just towing her boyfriend away. Oh my god. I just love that one like part. The Benadryl part is so funny.
Oh my gosh, this dance. I
I-
loved the song for
I'm
this.
sorry, I didn't put in the dance. We did like this like little waltz after so we're all ghosts and we did this like little waltz at the end. I was in like the back corner and like I'm sure he will never see this, but like in the one moment we were practicing dancing, I like fell head over heels in love with my dance partner. And then whenever we would stop dancing, I'd be like, never mind. I'm just a little shmushmazy, just a little, just a little.
About this scene, I should get more credit for lying on the floor
He
for
was
5
like
minutes
the
straight.
entire time.
I was so still, and I was so hot, and everything was starting to itch in my costume, but I just didn't move. And they were all dancing, and I've never seen the dance before because I was just on the floor because I couldn't see anything. 'cause
Well, you're
the
not
lights
seeing
were
it
too bright.
today.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, here we go. I put in your scene with Taylor.
Dream of my cousin smothered in the
Yeah, that's me
throat.
on the floor.
Let's weigh thee down to ruin, shame, and death.
Thy nephew's soul bid thee despair and die. Richard, thy wife.
I don't know why I did
and thy
this.
wife that never slept a quiet hour with thee. Now fills thy sleep with perturbations. Tomorrow in the
I don't know.
battlefield, think on me and fall in thy edgeless sword. Despair and die.
Don't really. I don't know why I did that. Just
The scene's a little slow, but
I'm not. Wait, did I put? I did. I'm.
Taylor and I, we were supposed to be like 1940s little boys, and she was like, can you get like a sweater vest? I could not find a sweater vest anywhere. I was like, Mom, do you have a sweater vest? And she's like, no. So I literally was wearing Taylor's like grandpa sweater, and she was like, better than nothing.
I included your scene too, because I want you got really into it in this scene.
oh, the one with Tiago.
Yeah, you were getting
Oh.
into it. I mean, this is like one of your finest acting moments, I must say.
The lights burn blue. It is now dead.
Can't tell if that's a compliment.
Cold
No, it's
gentle
good.
thoughts stand upon my trembling flesh. And all the souls that I murdered had came to my tent, and everyone did threaten vengeance on my head.
What the hell is he doing?
Tiago's so funny.
Oh Lord, sounds, who is there? That's I, my lord. Your friends up, and they buckled in their armor. Home, Norfolk. I dreamed a fearful dream.
That's
They
true.
were both boys.
Being not afraid of shadows, shadows! Tonight
We
the
were
struck
spitting
more
in each
dear
other's
to my
faces
heart
like
than
crazy.
10,000
We were
souls.
trying
If
so
one of you
hard.
had COVID, y'all would be done for.
You should have said should have added some words into your like dictionary, like Peter packed a pot of pickles, you know, like the words that really make you spit.
I wasn't trying to get him sick. That was funny.
Okay. The mystery monster is like the Shadow Man, as they call him, and they're doing like and there's this one scene in the middle, like they're trying to run away from him, so they like start dancing and stuff. And of course, you know, Conan does this thing. He's cheating on him.
That's the bad guy, the Shadow Man.
He screamed so hard. I just love including that part. Oh my
Scream.
Like that that hurts your soul a little bit.
So good.
Like, you know those little kids, like when they scream and it like kind of like pierces your soul almost?
I think I don't
A little
think I
bit.
can take care of children. Anytime that I see a child get hurt, like I don't feel remorse. I'm just like, they're gonna be tougher when they grow up.
Maybe that's good. Maybe you can help them build a tough shell.
Alright, let's keep
No.
watching.
We're talking about children, Tommy. Oh. All right, next up is Molly time. It should be noted I am wearing a beautiful sparkly dress, and it was our theater teacher, Miss Brunel's prom dress from when she was in high school. I'm guessing she was in high school in the 80s because the dress does give 80s vibes. You'll
Well,
see.
it was the 80s scene, right?
Yes, it was.
Because
So there we go.
the way they do the decades, so each scene is a Shakespearean scene, but they take a time like a Shakespearean scene, but they put it in a different
Yeah.
decade,
Yeah, because it's a time
which
machine.
is cool.
So we got great. And this is like supposed to be like Miami Vice meets Macbeth.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I looking back, I think my acting was kind of terrible, but you
No,
know, it's okay.
it's
It's
fine.
okay. I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm just yeah.
My royal lord, we do not give the cheer.
I look beautiful. That dress is stunning.
She's not fishing for compliments.
I'm not.
May it please your highness sit.
No one could remember a single line in
I
this scene.
love Taylor. Literally.
I remembered the lines because we did the show freshman year.
Yeah. Tyler had so many lines.
Well, he knew them because he was Macbeth the year before.
No, he had to do voiceovers.
For the last scene of the show.
For like the last couple scenes, he
And
had to
then-
do voiceovers.
And then he got mono, so his voice sounded like a Spanish translation. That was fun. I liked that dress.
That is nice.
I think I had the best costume in the show, personally. Personally, that's my opinion.
I mean, valid. It was a full prom dress.
Yeah.
Right. Cut to the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, let me see. What part of it? Oh yeah, here we go.
Look, the Shadow Man, he's running down the beach.
Here comes the Shadow Man.
It's on the same track, Dave, come on.
And Connie just has a net.
He just got him with the net.
That's right, shorts. Hey, now.
And then Jake starts talking about him wearing shorts.
We can talk about it. Still. No, we can't be short and free.
Me with my sailor
You
hat.
short and free. I skipped to the end. I skipped to the end of Velma's monologue just because it's a little long. She does this whole thing and explains why how Murph did all his evil plan and stuff, and he does like the
Yeah.
thing. And I could have gotten away for it. Oh god, fudge sticks. I could have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. And then I do a little.
You didn't include the part of the car. My van.
I forgot. There's
There are so many good moments.
Oh my god, too many. I'd like to see you cut this. It was very hard. Hold up, I gotta get my spot back. I wanted to get to like the good part. I'm just gonna go back a little bit. I hit him in the face.
Why am I not alarmed? I told you, Mother, Fernando is innocent.
It's Ferdinand.
She kept calling me Fernando.
Sure do.
Let's go, you short scoundrel.
Well, gang, looks like that's another mystery wrapped up. And you know what? I've worked up quite the appetite.
I want to go home for a celebration dinner.
Daphne, I thought that you would never ask.
Also, that ends well.
I had to include Cat's scream at the end. At the like
Wait,
the
who screamed?
That was Cat. That was Cat Noons. You can tell. You just know. And you know how like Cat is always she's our stage manager for the spring musicals, and she was Alice in our fall play, and she's very She loves getting like really into it. Like the
She's a hype girl.
Oh yeah, she's our best hype girl. All right. Well, that's all the cuts I have. Oh, I missed this show. That was a fun time.
It was very fun.
I miss it.
It's a great experience. Anyone who hasn't taken theater class definitely should.
Oh,
it's
yes.
really fun.
It's we just do whatever we want. We just kind of goof off with all that Shakespeare stuff in it.
And nobody takes it seriously,
Which is really
like
awesome.
in the best way of like people are trying, but like it's not like
Yeah, there's no
serious.
pressure
Yeah. to
do like you don't have to be a great actor or anything. It's
Yeah.
just a fun experience to do with your
We're just
friends.
doing whatever we want. We're
Just
we're vibing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a drama commentary. Until next time, I'm Molly,
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Connie.
and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Connie, for taking time to go through some old memories with us.
Next, Molly and Jed got some great clips from the Harvard Krokodiloes performance. Let's see what they got.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jack. And my name is Grant. And we are the Harvard Krokodiloes. Now, you may be wondering why there's only two of us here this evening. You see, the Crocs took the commuter rail to get down here, and we were just so distraught at having to come all the way over here from Middleborough that the other two members of the group decided to protest to finally get the train to go to New Bedford. So they did the sensible thing, and they tied themselves down to the tracks. However, unfortunately, nobody noticed that they were protesting, and soon there was a train approaching. But there was hope. A nearby railroad operator had access to a switch that could divert the train to a set of parallel empty tracks. And thankfully, there was enough time that Grant was able to contact that operator, and it was fine. He pulled the switch. No, Jack. I think you're mistaken. You contacted the operator and got him to say no. You were going to contact him, right? Please enjoy a musical tribute to our fallen Croc. Well, you listen to boots and you walk on down to a knockdown shack on the edge of town. And you combo that I just won't wait. People walking to see a blue light fall in there. Can you dig them sights down at the house of blue lights? Well, there's Friars, Broilers, and Detroit. Barbecue ribs, butter and chicken and trains. People walking on us, fine eats. You're gonna spend the rest of your life down at the house of blue lights. Doobie-da-doobie-doo-ba-dee, boy, doobie-da-doobie-doo-ba-dee, aye. Boy, 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 down at the house of blue lights. Well, you listen to boots and you walk on down to a knockdown shack on the edge of town. There's a lefty combo that I just won't quit. People walking to see a blue light they fall in there. Can you dig them sights down at the house of blue lights? Doobie-da-doobie-doo-ba-dee, boy, doobie-da-doobie-doo-ba-dee, aye. Boy, 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 God, you lace up your boots and you walk on down to a knockdown shack on the edge of town. There's a Latin combo that I just won't wait. People walking to see a blue light fall in there. Can you dig them sights down at the house of blue lights? Be sure to spend your nights down at the house of blue lights.
Check out the pipes on those guys.
You said it, Labby. Teachers and students, if you would like to have something filmed and shown on Bulldog Weekly, let us know at the ORC TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media channels for everything we film here at ORC TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and more.
And just like that, we've come to the end of our 15th episode of Bulldog Weekly. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Labby. We'll see you next time.
Oh, you ripped it.